Good morning, everybody, and welcome to this channel, Freya's Crone. My name is Melody. For those of you who are new to this channel, welcome. And welcome back to my returning subscribers from my other channel. I'm grateful for each and every one of you guys and all the love and support that you've given me on this YouTube journey. Welcome to your daily message for today, February 16th, the day before the solar eclipse. I don't know how you guys are doing it, but whoo, my goodness, is the energy heavy. Um, I've been doing a lot of stuff around my house, and it's like I'm barely, how do I want to say this? I am barely getting things done. I'll just say it like that. um, yeah. So leave me a comment in the comment section below. Let me know how these dailies resonate, but let me know how you guys are feeling. The cards have been talking about transformation, and that's what the solar eclipse keeps bringing through, at least with the moon readings that I've been doing, that we're all going through transformation. Why? Because humanity is about to evolve into another race of elevated, awakened humans. We are currently about ready to evolve from the fifth root race to the sixth root race. In other words, breaking out of the amnesia, breaking out of routines, breaking out of controlling aspects of perhaps how we grew up. Like, for instance, this is the way it should be done. This is the way my parents did this, or this is the way I was taught. Like breaking out of limited beliefs, which is actually very good, because them limited beliefs is what keeps you stuck. Like for instance, well, the neighbors have a car garage and a white picket fence and 3 dogs and 2 cats, a bird. You don't need all of that stuff. You don't have to compare yourself to other people, right? um so yeah, so I have a bay leaf burning in here for protection. Hit that up to accept this divine protection that I am sending your way, collective. Um, so today is February 16th. So the 16 adds up to a 7, but it breaks down to a 1 and a 6. So it's very, very important to stay balanced within yourself, because one's not only about new beginnings, but one's talk about self. So it's very, very important to stay balanced in that 6 energy, because where you put your energy, where you put your focus, where you place your time, your efforts, that's what's going to grow in your life. And then we have the energy of 2, which goes back to that balance energy. Make sure that you're doing things from the heart, not from the ego. When you add the 2 and a 16, which adds up to a 7 together, it adds up to a 9. So us as a collective are finally closing out hard, challenging cycles. And if you notice my readings the past few days, that's exactly what they've been talking about. The closer that we get to the end, the closer we get to the transformation, the bigger the challenges are going to be. I cancel and rebuke all attacks on my throat chakra. I cancel and rebuke all attacks on my throat chakra. I cancel and rebuke all attacks on my throat chakra. All right. So I have been working on the moon readings. I'm halfway through them. Hopefully I'll get them done today. Thinking about maybe taking a bit of a break for a few, because this energy is just so heavy. All right. So we have the 9-day energy, and then we have the year of the 1. So 1 plus 9 adds up to a 10. So a 19, a 10. So stay within yourself, because I just like the Hermit card. Stay within yourself. Make sure that you keep that love light lit. All right. Make sure you stay in solitude. Make sure that you are aware of what you're feeling. Distinguish between what you're feeling and what is being put upon you. Okay. Because we have haters out there who are trying to project negative intentions, negative emotions, like arrows, shooting that arrow. So you need to be aware of what you're feeling and what being projected upon you. In the past couple of days, we've had some messages about some people who were projecting negative words towards you, not love-based words, but negative words, gossiping, lies, trying to tarnish you, trying to discount who you are, stuff like that. All right. So we're going to go ahead, and now this has calmed down, we are going to go ahead and pull this Archangel Animal card for the collective. Please and thank you. What do you want to bring to the attention today, the collective? Please and thank you. Okay, so we got the donkey coming through. The first thing I think of when I see a donkey is an ass. All right, so you have Archangels Mary and Gabriel. Keep your heart open no matter what. And that's basically what I said, right? No matter who's being an ass around you, keep your heart open no matter what, because you have Archangels Mary and Gabriel around you. Gabriel is a divine messenger. He's the one who brings you your messages, whether clairaudiently or through signs and synchronicities or something along them lines. And we have guinea pig. Do your heart to illuminate the universe. And you have Archangel Mary coming through again. So Mother Mary is coming through. It's either Mother Mary or Mary Magdalene that is coming through here, telling you, do your part to open your heart, send your love light out into the world to illuminate the universe, right? Because look at both of these animals, their hearts are illuminated. So is the wolf. Be independent but work together, right? And you're being prepared for change with the raven underneath that. So yes, you are an independent, you are a free spirit, but you also have the capability to cooperate with other people, right? So you're being prepared for these changes, um, is what these beautiful archangels want to tell you. All right, so let's and read the donkey. All right. Donkeys come from Sirius, first incarnating as the wild asses who roamed in huge herds in the wild areas of Mesopotamia. Their souls desired to experience freedom, endurance, companionship. Later, many were captured, domesticated, and put to work by humans. And this is a number 39, which boils down to a 12 and a 40. So 3 and 4 talks about the 7 energy, the challenges that accompany growth. Become no donkeys. They still endure separation from their loved ones, burdensome work, often humiliation. And this life is a challenging initiation for them. Yeah, they're humiliated. Archangel Mary is them, helping to keep their hearts open. Archangel Gabriel also encourages and helps them. He will assist you with your tests in life if you connect energetically to a donkey. Donkeys are the animal representative of Brotherhood of the Golden Robe, those who clear planetary karma through their own energy system to help the world. Your gratitude supports them. The spiritual hierarchy chose this humble animal to carry the Virgin Mary to Bethlehem in order to acknowledge and reward it. So we are talking about Mother Mary here. This card indicates that you have been through or are still undergoing some sort of test or initiation. You may feel it has been unfair, but your soul undertook it to advance you to a spiritual level. Such challenges help you to develop qualities of patience, forbearance, and courage. Accept this, stay centered, calm, and keep your heart. Use all experiences to strengthen yourself, and you will move into a higher spiritual level. Then everything will feel worthwhile as you will see with enlightened eyes. When you pass an initiation, you are always rewarded. So something much better is coming into your life. When you receive this card, Archangels Mary and Gabriel touch you with love and encouragement. So some of you, I will say, some of us are still going through some tests, some challenges, some trials, and some tribulations. As we do have asses out there who like to project and cause, frustration and, projection, gossip, lies, challenges. You have them out there, right? You have the asses out there like to do that. So you're being asked to just open your heart and see it from this donkey's perspective. That you are here to clear planetary karma. In other words, not just your own karma, but earthly karma as well. So you're like, you're here to rid Mother Earth of all the reptiles, of all of the darkness, right? This donkey looks so daggone sad, right? And it's like you're being used right now as these tests at a guinea pig. And the test that you're passing is not only illuminating you to why you were experiencing this, but you are illuminating the universe as to how to overcome the challenge and why you were going through it. And you are working together with the collective, even though you are independent or, in isolation, in solitude. I'm sorry. Even though you may be in solitude, you are still working energetically with the collective. And you are preparing Mother Earth for the change. It's crazy that I got the Raven card here because this morning after I woke up and I started getting my head together, I had a crow that was out back of the house back here, and he was just going to town screaming, and I'm like, where is this crow at? Now when I hear him off at a distance, it doesn't really bother me. It just tells me that, okay, there's something, you may be going through a test, but it's okay. I'm just letting you know that this is just a test, only a test, like the emergency broadcast system, right? But whenever they're close by, like right in my backyard, or like last year there was one of my landlord's business garage and he was looking at me and screaming, that's when I know I got something supernatural that is going to happen. So you could be experiencing the same thing, okay? So the test is just like preparing you for the next chapter, because right now we're in that process of our rebirth, our transformation, right? Where we are clearing out, especially when you're sleeping and your body, like if you are similar to myself, when you go to sleep, your soul literally leaves your body and goes and does its thing. Through the 5D realm, you're clearing out darkness, because the 5D realm is like spiritual realm. You are going in, you're clearing out the darknesses, you're meeting up with people who, are showing their faces because they're too coward to show their face in the 3D. So they have to attack you energetically, like throwing a rock high hand, like that message from yesterday, because they're too much of a coward to accept their follies and take accountability, right? To want to do the work, to want to do the healing. So what they do is they project it upon you. They attack you because they don't want to take accountability for their own actions. Oh, well, how about that? All right. And for those of you who are here building the bridge, Yeah, you're also doing that kind of work too. Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. What are the crows warning us about today as a collective? Sashaying. So this card talks about this crow digging a hole and hiding its food so that nobody else will steal it. Take a look at the bottom of the deck. Insight. Yeah. So this card came out yesterday. Um, so the sashaying card, for those of you who are keeping your ideas close to your heart because you're afraid of somebody else. So the crows are warning you that there could very well be somebody around you on an energetic level that is trying to steal your ideas. Either steal your ideas or try to block you from achieving some sort of a goal that you've worked really, really hard to build, right? But this is a risky behavior. So they could be instilling some fear within you, um, trying to dominate your energy. That's the projection coming at you. They're very, very curious as to what you got going on. So for those of us who are in the collective that are resonating with us, a door is opening here. A door is opening. Yeah, and you got your spirit team that are working together to chase off these predators so that you don't have to hide who you truly are. You don't have to hide your gifts. You don't have to hide them ideas. Yeah, you may want to change up your routine a little bit. Maybe take a different do something different, because doing something different will definitely throw these people off. You have some people who are angry. This is a seven deadly sin, right? Wrath going on. Somebody is very, very angry, and they're gonna come in and say, "Oh, I'm sorry," you know. They're just yanking your tail, right? I'm sorry, I was just yanking your tail. Yeah, you may need to change to go in a different direction, because there's definitely some sort of upheaval, like rejection coming towards you. And it's because this person is angry. Angry because you are staying calm. Angry because you have an open heart. No matter what they're throwing at you, you are remaining calm. You are staying at peace, and you're keeping your ideas on your heart. Okay. So that is what I feel. I feel like they're trying to steal it. They're trying to energetically stalk you to see what you are doing, to see what ideas that they could come along and use to build their own goals, to reach their own goals. It's like never ending, you know? So with that being said, last night it got really super, super foggy here. I mean, it was so foggy, like it was so dense that you could barely see like your nose on your face. I didn't go outside, and I'm going to tell you why here in a second, but I have cameras around my house, and I turned on the cameras because I kept getting a lot of photos being taken, and I'm like, what the hell? It looked like I was in the middle of a snowstorm, and I'm like, wait a minute, is it snowing outside? So I grab the cut, I go through my house, and I'm like, no, there's no precip outside. But they took some videos, and I'm thinking about uploading them. And if I do this, you're going to see a caption it'll be a short where it says, "What do you see?" But if I do this, I want you to tell me what you see in that video. I can tell you what I saw, which was I can't say it was scary because it wasn't scary, but it was kind of a bit uplifting. So if I do that, it'll be later today if I decide I want a video, or videos, because I took several of them. Um, it was just crazy. Like the things I saw, I was just like, wow, like really. It was it. See it. That's the only thing I'm gonna say. All right. So, sashing. One day while feeding my neighborhood crows, I noticed one of them using their beaks to dig a hole. The bird then swiftly opened its mouth and dropped in food. It was saving the food for later. The crow didn't want to eat the food, but it also didn't want to leave it around for some other creature to enjoy. You find yourself either keeping an idea or possession hidden till the right time, or simply unwilling to let go of something you aren't using out of fear that someone else may benefit from your release or surrendering. Okay, so the crows are warning you of that you are finding yourself keeping an idea or something, holding on to something. They're showing me more of Pentacles energy where you're holding on tight to something because you're unwilling to let go of it. So it could be a belief system. It could be, something in your heart space, something that you love that you don't want to part with. It could be something, tangible, like, maybe clothes. Because the other day we had a card about cleaning out things out of your house, cleaning out of your house. Maybe, it could be anything. You know what you're hanging on to. I can't tell you that. I myself have been doing a lot of closet cleaning, getting rid of a lot of clothes I don't use, decorations I don't use. Next is going to be books that I've already read that I'm not going to hang on to. I've already gotten rid of a bunch of them. But it's hanging on to things because you're afraid of somebody else taking them. So this could be what's being projected upon you. Maybe somebody took an idea and they could be hiding the fact that they stole your idea, right? With the insight card. Alrighty, so let's pull some tarot cards. And trust me, when I tell you about these videos I took, I've seen so much supernatural stuff happen over these past few years. Like, I don't even know where to start. That's how much stuff I've seen supernaturally. But, like, none surprises me. It doesn't. It's like the next thing that I see is just, like, amazing, right? I don't even know where to go, but I am going to upload those videos into a short. Maybe I'll do it when I get done with the live stream. I do not know. I do have a couple other things that I want to do today, like finish up the moon readings. All right, so let's pull some tarot cards. Okay, guys, so we have the Three of Ariel. So it does talk about two people coming together and working together, collaborating together. But it also talks about a great time of personal growth in your career. It talks about doing what you love, loving what you do, right? So there could be definitely some sort of an idea that you're hanging on to that you're afraid to actually implement because you're afraid that somebody else is going to steal that idea. Well, you have a reason to feel that way because there could be some people around you who are working together, like watching. You see how he's watching over that box, right? He's looking over at that box that's open, right? The Queen of Ariel. So this is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So this is talking about somebody who, is very nurturing, somebody who's very mature, somebody who's very practical, somebody who gives good advice. These two these two cards coming together tell me that this queen energy doesn't have to be your side. It could just be somebody who is very grounded, right? Very good with money, somebody who's very practical. But this also talks about somebody who would be a wise investment to collaborate with them, right? It would be a good thing to collaborate here. Because you're doing what you love, and this Queen Ariel is very nurturing to those they love and to what they love to do, what they are working on. And then we have Justice coming through. So there's definitely an energy of balance, which Um, which is because this talks about somebody who is connected to spirit, right? So spirit is telling you, don't give up. It's okay, right? Because I feel like this idea, they're giving you the advice that it's okay, right? You're going to reach the goal. You're going to be able to plant that seed. I feel like you already planted it. So the Justice card represents Libra, which is an air sign. So you two are going to be able to cooperate with one another. You two are on the same page with one another. I feel like you're going to be happy if this person comes your way. Um, I would be aware of signing any contracts at this time, at least till the end of March, because we got the eclipse, which warns you about don't make any sudden moves. And then we have Mercury retrograde happening. Mercury retrograde, definitely do not sign anything during Mercury retrograde. It comes on February 26th. And then it'll last till March 20th. And then you got the post retrograde, which lasts about a week. So I would not sign any contracts until at least the end of April. I'm also seeing master number 11 here. So you may have somebody coming your way who's going to give you some sort of good advice. But this is somebody who's very mature, somebody who's already practically experienced what you are experiencing. Somebody, again, that you are going to work with, right? Be independent but work together. And that's this Queen of Ariel. Somebody who's very independent, somebody who's very practical, somebody who's very grounded, somebody who's very down to earth. But you're going to work together with this person. And it's going to bring profound changes. Yeah. Because they're going to help you manifest your hopes, your wishes, your goals. This is Aquarius energy. This is what's happening tomorrow in the solar eclipse. The 5 of Ariel, yeah. So the 5 of Ariel in the upright position talks about you're not going through this situation alone. This is on the way, right? So get out of that negative, fulfilling energy that you are abandoned or you are being isolated or you feel left out in the cold, because in all actuality you are not. There is people around you. You have Archangel Ariel, Jophiel, and Raguel coming through here. You are surrounded by your angels. Remember, there's just somebody who's projecting some ass energy upon you, making you feel rejected, making you feel isolated and alienated. But you're not going through it alone, even though you think you are, right? Even though you may think you are, you're not alone. You not only have your star family around you, your loved ones, right? But you have these beautiful angels around you. So you need to believe in yourself. You need to believe in what you're working on. You need to believe that this can happen. I see 8. Look, 3, 5 is an 8, 17 is an 8, and 8, 8, 8, 8. Good things are coming your way, collective. Good things are coming your way. So get out of your head and into your heart. Remember, look how sad that donkey looks. You just got some asses, her projecting some negativity your way, trying to make you feel alienated, messing with your heart. But you're not. Look, now we have solutions. Archangel Zachiel coming through. So divine timing is coming. 55 could be significant. And I looked up 55 last night because it was like, I don't know, I just got this download and I heard look up 55. So I looked up the number 55 and it meant that it's a strong message from your spirit team that change is on its way. So 888, 55, May 14th could be the day that something good is going to happen. Justice, if you're doing something with the court system, May 18th or May 5th or May 8th could be the day when your good news comes in. So this is the Temperance card. So you have Archangel Zadkiel coming through here telling you to stay balanced, stay patient. You are not alone. You have your angels around you with the 55 energy. You have your angels around you. And they're helping you to heal this wound of feeling alienated and rejected. Again, it's a test, only a test, emergency broadcast system, right? It's just a test phase. And this test is a healing process. So be patient. Because guess what? You are bringing an inner balance within yourself, where you are learning to trust your divine your divine spirit team. Because somebody wanted to make you think that you were all alone, that they had left you. But what little did these asses think that you were being divinely guided the whole time. Because the star card represents being divinely guided. So you may be collaborating with somebody, and this could be accelerating your hopes, your wishes, and your dreams, because Aquarius does represent dreams. We have air, and then we have a fire energy here, which talks about the solar eclipse. Yeah, you have a fire sign here. It's very cocky, very arrogant, and wanting to come in and fight with you. Could be a lover. And it could be a lover that you rejected. So this represents Gemini, but it also represents divine counterparts. Make choices from your heart. And that's what the donkey is talking about. Open your heart. Make choices from your heart. Because you're not alone going through this. And you need to believe that. Justice is on your side. Divine justice with Archangel Zadkiel coming through here in Raguel. Divine justice is coming. Yeah. We have the King of Ariel. This person looks at you as you're very attractive. But, you know, with the Knight of Gabriel in the pack, this person's very cocky, very arrogant. They're like a snake charmer is what I call them, right? Keep your eyes on the big picture. Leave the details to others. Experience leads to success. So your success comes from being objective, being patient, and having self-control, because this person is just coming at you. They're wanting to fight. You know, the Five of Wands talks about the fight, the battle between people. Yeah, see, I told you, the Hermit. You're gaining some sort of an epiphany. A new beginning. Yeah. And then we got the Moon. So you're being asked to face your fears and definitely listen to your intuition. So the fact that we have 3 5s here, 555 can be very significant. And when I see trip 5s, I think of a tower moment happening. They're doing it because you rejected them. And they want to challenge you. They want to fight you. So you're being asked to have patience. Patience is required. Don't allow this person to trigger you. Take the stone and use it, right? See, this jar is filled with water. He's raising the water to get his shrimp. So drink a lot of water, um, is what I'm feeling here. Yeah, this is, oh, look at this. We have the king and the queen of Ariel coming through. This is a matching pair. This is definitely a divine counterpart. The page of Ariel talks about communication, but it also talks about the learning process, being that student, educating yourself, right? Staying balanced with the justice card. Yeah, because this fool that wants to come in acting like ass is just challenging the relationship. Mm-hmm. But I feel like you definitely have a spirit around you in the spirit realm who is warning you. And it's because your new beginning is on its way, right? This is a past life divine counterpart. So definitely listen to your intuition. Absolutely. Yep, I'm telling you, there they are. You guys are going to work together. Coming through as both earth signs, you guys are going to work together to clear out karmic energies here on earth. That is your mission. You guys are star seeds. And I feel like this person is telling, babe, I did not actually leave you out in the cold. We've always been connected. We've always been connected at the soul. Right? So yeah, that's what I feel. You have a matching pair here. I this is like mind blowing. Yeah, you're being asked to take that leap of faith with him or her. And it's very important to have balance. This is a third card of balance. Because this person is very reliable. This person is very educated. This would be a very wise investment. This person is very stable, where you are the opposite. You are very stable, like the earth mother here. You've grown, you've matured, you've healed, right? You're very generous. And you two are a power couple. You two are star seeds that are a power couple that incarnated on earth to work together to illuminate the darkness and clear out earth's karma. And even though, right, you guys may have been in separation, you actually have been working together, preparing, you've been being prepared for this time frame. You have been being prepared separately. While in separation, you have been being prepared. So the temperance talks about healing, right? Healing that wound of negative thoughts, of feeling abandoned, feeling rejected, feeling left behind, feeling left out in the cold. You never was left in the cold. You two came together and separated so that you could work on them wounds. And when you guys come back together, you're going to come back together on the same page, in the same energy. And it's time to get to work. It is time to get to work. So that's what they're going to come in and say. Come on, beloved. It's time to get to work. It's like you're both earth angels. Definitely star seeds. This person's coming. They are coming. Two people coming together in the same vibration. Yep. Two people coming together in the same vibration. Oh, look at this. We got the High Priestess. It's like somebody already knows this. You've already seen it psychically. Could be a Virgo. But this also talks about that loved one, right? Somebody who's watching over you. Yeah, we have a priestess here. Right? So you already psychically see them coming, but you also see your spirit guides watching over you. You were able to see that, feel that, know that. So full moon. Oh my goodness. The new moon solar eclipse is in Aquarius. Okay, it is in Aquarius, and a couple of hours later, the new moon energy rolls over into Pisces. While it's still in a new moon, but the eclipse is in Aquarius. So they could be coming tomorrow, but maybe later tomorrow night or the next day. Yep, you're being called. It's time, star seeds. It is time, star seeds. You're being called. Yep, you're being called. And you know this, you see this. So for some of you who are very psychic, like myself, your psychic gifts could be elevating. Your mediumship could be elevating. Your dreams could be very vivid. The other day I seen my DM fighting with his woman, and I stepped in to save her. I was like, hey, there's no use in doing that. I literally stuck up for her. Even though she doesn't like me and I don't care, it's not about that. It's about doing the right thing. It's about being kind, regardless of how the other person feels. That's just a little bit about the dream. I'm not gonna give no names, but I seen it. So a lot of you are going to be having a lot of vivid dreams. You're going to be doing a lot of energetic work on the 5D realm, which is manifesting down here on the 3D realm. We are here to elevate humanity. So you're going to not only work independently, but you're also going to work with the other people, the community of minded souls who are here on a similar mission. And again, you are being divinely guided. You're watched over by your angels, a particular spirit guide, angel, loved one, right? With the Knight of Arrow, this could literally be a loved one who is divinely guiding you. And they're telling you, my love, I did not leave you behind. That is just this ass who is projecting that upon you. So 888-555 again is very, very significant here. This is beautiful. So what this solar eclipse is doing is it is pushing, like it's the Eight of Wands energy. It is snagging you up and it is throwing you literally through the air, throwing you into your higher purpose. Don't resist it. Okay? Because resistance is just going to cause a negative effect, right? Make sure you keep your head and your heart balanced. And I know it is hard, especially when you got people projecting because they're mad. Yeah. But you're going to be working closely with your star family, the people that you that are here to do the similar mission that you are here to do. With the knight, the king, and the queen coming down as earth energy, you are the leaders. You guys are leaders. Mm-hmm. And the tests are going to be over, right? The tests are going to be over. The difficulties are going to be over. Why? Because you did the work. You've healed from your abandonment issues, your rejection issues. You've healed those wounds. And my collective star family, you, and I already know who some of you are. My collective star family, you are going to do so much good here on earth. Don't allow people to get in your head. And I know it's easier said than done because whoever is doing this, they think they're clever. They think that they're very well educated and that they have studied you long enough to know to get you to do, what to get to do to block you. But see, you're stronger than what you think you are. You are stronger than what you think you are. So you're being asked over the solar eclipse energy to rest, to meditate, to go in within thyself, and to trust what you see, to trust what you feel. Because you're going to get a lot of insight. You're going to see a lot of visions. You are going to see a lot of things in your dreams. You're going to be working on the astral realm. You, my beloveds, are here to fight the good fight. And everything that you have went through on a spiritual level has prepared you for this time frame. So, which makes perfect sense because that's what I've been getting in the readings about resting, meditating, journaling. Some of you may be automatic writers, and that is good. When you go into trance, have that pen and paper, right? Because you're going to be shown what your next step is. You're going to be shown what your next step is, and you need to trust it. Mm-hmm. This is so beautiful. And you just got this ass who wants to come in and fight with you, to try to trigger you, try to, throw you off your path because they feel they're very cocky, they're very clever, they're very arrogant. This is the test, babe. This is the test. You already know this is coming. This is like the universe testing you to see if you have healed them wounds, if you have learned them lessons. Because boom, here's the right one coming. Right? Here the right one is coming. Somebody who's very experienced, somebody who's very attractive, somebody who's very, the leader, right? Somebody who's the leader. Somebody who's a very wise old soul. And then here's your new beginning. It's like your transformation will be complete. So a lot of us have to do with the moon and the six back to back. A lot of us went through a lot of childhood trauma for a reason. And now it's, unconsciously, it could be coming up to be healed. And the childhood trauma deals with rejection, abandonmentship, feeling left behind. So the divine is coming in and testing you to see if you've healed them wounds. The moon card talks about mother energy. It talks about your unconscious, right? Your emotions. Then we have the Queen of Michael. Somebody who's very hurtful with their words. Somebody who is projecting their wounds upon you. Perhaps in some sort of a ritual. Being a sneaky snake. They were planning it. Yeah, they're focusing on your inner child wounds. Spend a lot of time, a lot of energy. Paying attention to details, studying you. Right? Trying to harvest your seeds. And then look, there's the Queen of Gabrielle. So, yeah, I have a lot of people coming through here. But, yeah, that's what I feel. I feel like they were trying to destiny swap you. But the thing is what's meant for you is meant for you. Yeah, they were definitely had a hidden agenda. And their hidden agenda was to end your, like, steal your star. And would end this relationship, put a death to this divine relationship, put a death to your money, put a death to your ideas, put a death to your business, maybe even you, right? Trying to end this offer between two soulmates by making somebody sick. Alrighty, so yeah, there's your divine masculine coming through. Then we have the sun and the moon, which is talking about that solar. We also have Saturn and Neptune conjunct in Aries, which Aries rules the house of I am aware. I am aware of somebody's attitude, right? I am aware of somebody's attitude. I may be aware that something isn't as it seems, right? So make sure you pay attention if you're getting any downloads, if you're having any visions. Make sure that you pray or surround yourself with white light. Make sure you keep your head clear. Make sure you journal. This will all be very, very important because you are here for a reason. This also talks about what you're here to do. Throwing you on your destined path, right? This is star energy, putting you on your destined path. Your destined path is to heal Mother Earth, to bring justice, right? To heal Mother Earth and bring justice by clearing out not only your own karma, but the Mother Earth's karma, such as ridding the earth of the darkness, the reptilians, the demons, the whatever you want to call them. I call them reptiles. Because that's exactly what they are, is reptiles, reptilians. I had that download last year about all snakes die at sundown. That's the eclipse. So, and the people, the haters, the projectors, the karmic individuals, they don't want you to do it because your life is going to irritate their demons. Them demons are going to show themselves. So don't give up, because my beloved collective, you You have something very important here to do on earth. And you and your person are coming together to do this. So it's very important to stay balanced with your head and your heart, your masculine. And that's another thing that the eclipse talks about is the balance of polar opposites, your masculine and your feminine energy. Your solar plexus and your sacral chakra. Your sacral chakra is your empathy, your intuition. Your solar plexus is your willpower, your strength, your courage. When you are balanced and you are healed, you are a powerhouse. And you can intuitively and see things coming before they actually happen. And that way you can put the brakes on people who are projecting, right? Please, guys, stay good, because we are in the times of trials and tribulations right now. But you got to understand that you have been prepared for this. Everything that you have experienced, you have been prepared for this. Didn't this donkey say about being ripped away from its family? I was adopted. And I am so grateful that I was adopted. Because if I had stayed with my biological mother, Lord knows how I would have turned out, or even if I would still be here. I look at my parents, and my father happens to be a Libra Scorpio cusp. And I looked and I thanked him before he passed away. I thanked him so much for saving me. I'm so thankful. And the crazy thing is I see his birthday everywhere. Remember, we got somebody watching over us in the Knight of Pentacles. So to me, that's a sign Dad is watching over me. He's still guiding me. Yes, he may not have created me, but he is more of a father than my actual father ever would be or ever will be. My biological father is a coward. But my dad was an amazing man. And he loved me unconditionally. So some of you may have experienced that as well. Right? And I had a lot of wounds, right, that I had to work with. I had to heal them wounds from feeling abandoned. Now it doesn't even bother me. I could care less. If I never see my biological father forever, it would not bother me because I don't care. Because I've healed from it. I'm thankful that he let me go. Now you can forgive. Yes, that's part of the process. It's not that I don't forgive him. I forgive myself. That's part of the healing process. Forgiving myself for all the anger that I had built up against him. But I'm thankful. I'm thankful that he let me go. It wasn't a perfect life. Trust me, it was no Leave It to Beaver. Trust me, it wasn't. But I had everything I need. I had a stable home. I had food on the table. I didn't have the most expensive clothes. A lot of times they were hand-me-downs, but I had clothes. I had structure. My dad worked minimum wage jobs his whole life. I had structure. And those are the main things that I would not have had if my parents were not with me. And that's how I look at the situation. So I'm not telling you because I'm looking for a pity party. I'm telling you my testimony. I am telling you that if you have experienced similar situations with your parents feeling rejected, abandoning you, not experiencing love from your biological family, it's okay. Because you have a whole star family out there who loves you, who's been watching over you, your ancestors, your spirit guides, your star family. So for some of you, you may literally be attracting your soul family to you. And Spirit is telling you it is time because you've put in the work, my loves. You have put in the work. You've taken them stones. You have. You've had people stealing your ideas. Yeah, I had this individual right here. Yeah, I'm putting her in reverse. This individual right here, you know who you are. You stalk my channel every day. Them stones you've been throwing, look what I've been doing with them. Yeah, she did. She stole my idea. Couple of them, actually. I don't care. That's her. I have found peace. Peace, healing, positive vibration. I don't feel rejected by this person. Thank you for the lessons, right? Thank you for the lessons. Because all you did was push me to be where I am at right now. You pushed me. I am a rebellion through the heart. True. So the more I get pushed, the more I rebel. Not rebel against, rebel to say, oh, you can't do this. Oh, I can't. Watch me do it. And that's exactly what I've been through from this person right here. Yeah, I'm putting her in reverse. You can't do this. You can't do that. You're fake. No, I'm not. I'll prove to you I'm not fake. So keep throwing them stones, baby. Because see this pile of stones, right? I'm building. So whatever you want to do, you're all to me to do the opposite. So hate me if you want. Call me fake if you want. Make me feel unworthy if you want, because I'm going to show you how I am by being worthy, by becoming the star that you don't want to be. I'm going to outshine you. Because I know I have my spirit team around me. That's the card I was looking for. Watched over by somebody kind. I know I have my spirit guide around me. I know I did not lose my spirit team. I know I didn't. They did not reject me. You want to make me feel like they did, but they didn't. They've been with me the whole time, guiding me where I need to go to, giving me the solutions. And the more I have healed, the more I understand the process. The more I've healed those wounds, the more I understand the things that I've seen and the things that I've endured. Trying to block my psychic gifts. Trying to play with my mind. Guess what? Divine justice is on my side. I did not give up. I found solutions to them rocks. And now, guess what? I got somebody coming my way going to work with me. That we are going to build together. Tackle my throat chakra. I cancel, rebuke it. We are going to build together. And you are too, my beloveds, out there listening with this message. You are too. Look at all this area energy. This is Pentacles. You are going to build that business together. See, being watched over by somebody kind. There they are watching. Working behind the scenes. You got your spirit team, your ancestors, your spirit guides, your guardian angels. Everybody is working behind the scenes. And they are bringing this together for you. You may not see it at first because you're looking at the eyes of the wounds. But the more healing that you do of those wounds, the more it is going to become clear that you're being divinely guided. It's very important, guys, to trust your intuition over these next few days. 2/17, that's tomorrow. Very, very important for you to trust your intuition. Don't give up. No matter how hard the test is, no matter how hard the challenge is, don't be collective. because your next step is about to be revealed. Your next step as to what you were here to do, and that is to clean out the karma. Right? To come together independently, but come together to be able to cooperate with one another in a very powerful way. You have been prepared for this. Right? Archangel Azrael, you have been prepared for this transformation. See the crow rising like a phoenix out of the ashes. See the activation? That's the moon energy tomorrow that is activating you. So it's very important to stay balanced. See the blue? That's Archangel Michael. And find peace. Right? Take your power. Open your heart. Use wisdom that you've gained through your wounds. Right? Stay patient and focused, because you, my dears, you need to trust the support of the universe, because you're going to be working as a group here to activate the earth. Your uniqueness, your inner weirdo is activating. So stay loyal. You got one master, and that's the dear Lord Jesus. That's it. You got one master. His name is Jesus. That's it. But you also have the master within yourself. You can master self-control. You can master strength. You can master breaking free of the limiting belief systems. Master grounding your energy. Because you got a lot to accomplish here on earth. You do. Alright, so let's go ahead and pull a final angel card. I think the message came across pretty well. Divine Justice is here. I don't know why, but they're showing me Saturn. Saturn is Big Daddy Saturn, serves the karma. This represents karma, hidden enemies. These are being exposed, and that's why you're here, to clear out what is being exposed. You're like the energy broom, so to speak, for my magical individuals. So you're going to get a very important piece of information when it comes to your destiny. You're going to get a very important piece of information when it comes to now what is your next step, because you didn't only come this far on your journey to end it. You got more work to do. The divine has a plan for your life. So you're at an important stage in your life where we got a lot of spiritual cleansing to do. Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. Let's get a final angel card. Look at this on the bottom of the deck. And then we have Archangel Zachiel, transformation. You cannot make this stuff up. You're going to find your soul family you can trust, people who are on similar journeys. You cannot make this stuff up. Right at your fingertips, baby. Right at your fingertips. Transformation is here. It is right at your fingertips. Don't give up, because you are protected for a reason. Yeah, spiritual gifts. Archangel Raziel coming through. You are spiritually gifted. You have all the spiritual support that you need around you. People are the angels. Your spirit team is watching over you. Clear your vibes. What did I say about clearing your energy field? clear your vibes. Your transformation is here, beloveds. Yep. So that you can trust what you feel and not what somebody is projecting upon you. I'm telling you. Yep. Because you are the warrior of the world. You are the giant slayer. You are here to clean it up, beloveds. Here to clean it up. Trust it. This is the Fool card. Take that leap of faith. Shine your love light. And remember, what you are attracting to you is either good or it's bad. And you need to distinguish between that. You need to trust your intuition. Because when you turn on that light, you're going to be attracting these bugs. And some of the bugs you need to clear. Right? So you really need to trust it. It's very important for you to trust your spiritual gifts, trust your intuition, trust your psychic gifts. Make sure you stay prayed up. Please make sure you stay prayed up. You have Archangel Metatron and Sandalphon, the twin brothers. So we're talking about your twins here. Because you're manifesting miracles. There is a miracle on the way. I am telling you. Whew, I love it when I'm spot on. Not to be arrogant, but, you know, when you've been through what I've been through, you learn to listen. Yeah. So Archangel Zachiel and Archangel Michael are working together through this transformation. You're being divinely protected through your rebirth. Surrounded by your spiritual support, right? Someone's watching over you, a loved one. So not only do you have the angels, but you have your ancestors. You have your past on loved ones, your spirit guides. Literally, heaven is watching over you and protecting you. Literally. Okay? All right, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your thumbs up. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you guys sticking out through this reading. I know sometimes I can go on a rant, but when you start channeling, it's kind of hard to stop it because it's like it just pours right in, right? So this is very important over the rest of the week. Through this lunar, new moon solar eclipse to the lunar eclipse, it's very important, this portal, to keep yourself cleansed. Be in meditation. Trust what you're feeling. Trust. It's very important to surround yourself with Archangel Michael's white light. It is very important to do that so that you know what you're feeling is yours and not something that is being projected upon you by these karmic individuals. It's very important because you are going to be shown what your next step is on your journey. You may not know. You may be sitting here like, well, what am I going to do now? Right? Well, that information hasn't come in yet, but it's coming, guys. It's coming. So call upon Archangel Metatron to clear out that energy so that you can trust what is meant to come through. See, he's got his hands there. The power of prayer is very, very important for you, my star seeds, who are spiritually gifted. Raziel, Zachiel, Metatron, Archangel Michael, Archangel Ariel. Those are all your angels that are around you, plus your loved ones, your ancestors, because you're a star seed and somebody is trying to steal your star. And if you want to know what your star is, it's your soul star chakra. So you got these people out there who are trying to steal your soul because they know you are here to sweep out the snakes, the dead bodies, right? And they don't want you to do that. So you need to clear that channel. Make sure you keep yourself prayed up and keep that channel clear so that you don't miss the information that you are meant to receive. It's very, very important because you got a lot of work here to do. It's like you have been through everything that you've been through that has prepared you for this moment to do the what you signed up to do in your soul contract. Divine timing is here, my friends. Okay? I love you guys. Thank you for thumbs up, and I will